Hi everyone, today we're going to learn a great way to Vibecode your SaaS if you are a bit of a cheapskate and you don't want to spend a single dollar on Code Claude. So today we're going to learn OpenCode, which is an open source alternative to Code Code. The difference is that it can give you access to a lot of models and you can use even some of them for free. So first thing, you're going to go on opencode.ai. And this is what you're going to see, the open source AI coding agent. There are many ways to install it using the terminal. So these are the links that you can paste. There's also a desktop and some extension versions, but that's not the ones we're going to use for the moment. You can copy any one of these commands and paste them in your terminal. However, I'm using Windows and I like to use Choco. So there's also a way to do it here. If you go to the install part on the right side, you're going to see the commands as I just showed you before, but there's also a command for Choco. Just copy this Choco install OpenCode and open a terminal on your computer. I suggest you do a right click, so you type CMD, right click, and open in elevated, I think it's administrator mode. This way you're not going to have any rights conflict. So just copy, I think it's shift and insert if you want to paste. And then you're going to have OpenCode installed in just a few minutes like this. And then you can run it with just typing OpenCode. Now you're going to see this OpenCode in full screen. You're going to see there are two different ways of using it. There's a build mode and a plan mode. If you just hit tab, you can switch from one to another. So build is allowing you to give access to OpenCode to the file system and create files, whereas plan is just talking and nothing is going to happen. Next thing, we are now going to have to choose a model and a provider to choose from. Because we're cheapskates, we want to use the free ones. If you look at the pricing options, you're going to see there are a few of them that are completely free. The first one being Vibecoding. Don't worry, the fact that it's free doesn't mean that it's bad. It actually has very good performances. There are also a few other Chinese ones. I think there's Minimax, HI3. You could use these ones. I think these are more for agentic use, but I think, yeah, you could experiment with them as well. If you see here, I think you need to type /connect/provider. I never remember, but there we are. So you're going to have to choose a provider. We suggest using OpenCode Zen, which is the one that comes for free. As you can see, it's recommended. So let's pick this one, and it's going to ask you for an API key. So just copy this link and paste it in your browser, and you're going to arrive on a part of the website where you can have access to an API key. This one has been generated for you. So just copy it and paste it inside of your terminal. Once this is done, you should have access to many models. So let's do /models and see. You're going to see we have three of them that are free, Vibecoding and the others that we just spoke about. You have other models, but you're going to have to pay for these ones. And since we're cheapskates, we're going to stay with Vibecoding. So let's see if it works. Let's just say hello, and we're going to see that this model is answering us. It's saying, yes, hello, everything is fine. Great. Now just to show you that we're on the safe side, so we have our API keys here that you can visit. Feel free to delete the ones that you don't use anymore. And if you look at the billing side, you see we're still at completely zero, and I haven't even enabled billing because I don't want to be billing for the moment. So that's enough for today. My suggestion to you is that you should always open it inside of a folder so you don't have your files going everywhere. But now you have learned to use OpenCode. In the next video, we're going to see how to scaffold a project with it. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you, and please subscribe for more.